Hey guys, Mason here. Welcome back to the Sweet Spot, where I create delicious desserts that you guys can follow along with at home. As always, the full written recipe and list of ingredients, they're down below in the description box. Also, while you're down there, if you want to join the family, click that subscribe button and you'll get 2 new videos every week. Alright, to kick off our second week of our Winter Wonder Month, we're going to be making Buckeyes. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this dessert, it's a peanut butter ball that's been dipped in chocolate. It's so simple, but so delicious. If you all want the recipe, stick around and we'll get started. Alright, to get started, we have a list of just a couple of ingredients. We have 2 cups of smooth peanut butter, 1 cup of unsalted butter that's at room temperature. We have 4 cups of powdered sugar, 4 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. We have 4 tablespoons of shortening, 1 tablespoon for each cup, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, let's get started. Alright, to begin, let's make our delicious peanut butter centers. Alright, we have our stand mixer here. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer. We're going to add in all of our peanut butter. And we're going to add in our butter. Now we're going to cream this together until we get a nice homogeneous mixture. Right, now we're going to add in our teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, now we're going to slowly add in our powdered sugar, just a little at a time. Be careful because we don't want a powdered sugar cloud. All right, add a little bit more. All right, perfect. It may seem a little dry, but this is exactly like we want it. Okay, now what we're going to do is roll these out. All right, now I'm going to use a ½ tablespoon scoop to roll these out to make the perfect size for me. You can make these larger or smaller depending on how many you're trying to make. And all you do is super simple. Get that out. Roll it into a little dot and drop it on your... Now, to keep your hands from getting super sticky, you can keep a bowl of powdered sugar to the side and just keep your hands dusted while you're rolling these. Let's continue. Now we're going to place these in the refrigerator for 30 minutes or the freezer for 15 minutes to let these harden, because we need these to be as cold as possible when we dip them in our tempered chocolate. Alright, now because we have so much chocolate, it will take this a little bit longer to melt down completely. So just give it time. Don't rush it. Don't try and melt it too quickly, or it'll seize up. I've just got this over a bain-marie, which is just a pot of simmering water. Make sure that the bottom of the bowl is not touching the water. Alright, we are pretty much there. Just a couple chips left that's not melted. Now you want this to be a nice dippable consistency, and it's looking pretty good. Now the shortening really helps us out here, because we don't have to keep track of temperature to make sure that it's not going out of temper. Now that we've gotten all of this melted down completely, we're going to pull this over to our work surface and start dipping our peanut butter centers. Alright, our peanut butter centers have come out of the freezer. They are frozen. Now we want to work quickly because they will begin to melt at room temperature. The only thing I use is a fork. Now you can buy a special tool to dip these and dip them back out. I think it's just easy to dip it with a fork. Make sure you shake all the excess off. And now what is so great about these is because they are so cold from the freezer, they instantly set on the outside of the peanut butter centers. Now I actually don't have any footage of the finished product. I know that's crap. I do have a couple pictures, but I made these for a work function and I forgot to get some footage before I took them to work. But they were a hit. It is such a balanced dessert. I know a lot of times when I have Buckeyes, they're either sickly sweet or the peanut butter tastes off somehow. But where we made the center so peanut butter centric, and we balance that sweetness with the semi-sweet chocolate, it's perfect. It's seriously perfect. I really hope you all try these out. They're super easy to make. You can customize these however you want. I actually have a recipe that I'm working on right now that is going to have cranberries with the peanut butter, and then I'm gonna dip those in white chocolate. I think that sounds so good. So if y'all want a recipe like that, make sure you click that like button down below so I can continue making these videos and coming up with these recipes to share with you all. Also, don't forget, if you want 2 new videos every week from now on, click that subscribe button down below. All right, that's all we've got for today. Thank you all for joining me. From my home to yours, enjoy.